Hello, my name is Dr. Kyo Mitchell. I am a doctor of acupuncture and oriental medicine and a former medical professor. I am here today to give you a presentation on what you can do to keep your immune system healthy as a means of protecting yourself against the coronavirus. Let's start off with a couple questions. Are you concerned about or even possibly frightened about contracting the coronavirus? 2. You have a medical condition that makes you more susceptible to serious complications if you were to contract the coronavirus. 3. Do you have a loved one who you need to protect against the coronavirus? If you've answered yes to any of these questions, you are not alone, and we're going to give you means to protect yourself and your loved ones. You need to understand that where the measures we're taking currently, social distancing, covering your mouth with a mask, your nose and mouth with a mask, coughing into your arm, and staying away from those who are sick, are necessary measures to keep you safe from contracting the coronavirus. There is still the possibility you may contract it. What if there were a way to keep the immune system healthy or to strengthen it so that if you did contract the coronavirus, your body would be better capable of handling it? That's what this lecture is about. Now, in order for this to happen, you have to understand a little bit about the immune system. When a microorganism, such as the coronavirus, invades the body, the immune system must develop an appropriate response in order to expel it. The immune system has two sides to it. The first is called the innate immune system. The second is called the acquired immune system. The innate immune system is the initial response. This happens within hours of when the microorganisms, such as the coronavirus, invades. This is the older part of the immune system, and where it is somewhat effective for more serious threats, such as the coronavirus, sometimes it's not enough. Okay, to give you an analogy, I want you to imagine a foreign army has invaded. This is the equivalent of sending recruits who have just gotten out of boot camp to go fight the foreign army. They may not simply be up to the task. The second part of the immune system, the acquired immune system, is what is more appropriate here. The acquired immune system is more specific, stronger, and a far deadlier response to an invader such as the coronavirus. This one, however, takes days to respond. It only responds after the innate immune system has shown that it cannot handle the current invader. As an analogy, this is like sending teams of special forces to go fight a foreign army. They are far more highly qualified and will do a far better job. Now, I'm hoping you have a basic understanding of the immune system. Okay, so let's talk about what disrupts the immune system. First of all, any immunosuppressive drug, as its name states, it suppresses the immune response. Anyone taking immunosuppressive drugs are one of the most highly groups that are susceptible to serious complications from the coronavirus. In this particular case, you most definitely need to isolate yourself. The second, if you take any drug that reduces inflammation, this puts you at a greater risk of having more serious complications from the coronavirus. The reason behind this is inflammation is the immune system's initial response to any foreign invader. If you're taking any type of anti-inflammatory drug, this slows down the immune process and makes it less efficient. 3, stress. Now, we know that everybody's stressed with basically staying at home, concerned about the coronavirus, but you need to do what you can in order to keep your stress low. 3, toxins. Okay? Smoking, probably the very worst. All the toxins from smoking will damage your lungs, reduce your immune response, and make you far more susceptible to the coronavirus. There are other toxins as well. You need to look at what you're eating. The fresh fruits and vegetables are by far the best thing you can eat. If you read the list of ingredients and it sounds like it is a chemistry set, you might want to leave this alone for the time being. Lastly, high sugar foods, things where you have the sweet tooth and are very, very sweet, have a high content sugar. have been shown to reduce immune function. Now, let's talk about what supports the immune system. One of the most crucial factors that determines the health of the immune system is the environment in which it lives. Once again, using an analogy, I want you to think of a garden. How important is the soil for the health of the garden? The soil is the environment in which the plants live. Similarly, the immune system lives in an environment as well. It's called the extracellular matrix. This determines to a large degree how healthy the immune system is and how appropriately it will react to foreign invaders such as the coronavirus. Now, using our garden analogy again, sometimes to make the garden as healthy as possible, you need to add things to the soil to make it healthier. These include natural fertilizers, vitamins, minerals, etc., which the plants all need. The same is true of your extracellular matrix and the immune system. This is the soil, once again, the extracellular matrix is the soil of the immune system. It too requires quote-unquote natural fertilizers, vitamins, and minerals. Now, there's a very strange fact that science has learned about the extracellular matrix. It's actually the immune cells which actually maintain it. Your body is supposed to make about 6 times as many immune cells every day than you will ever find in the body. What happens here is the immune systems break down, and they are actually the fertilizer to keep the extracellular matrix healthy, so the rest of the immune system also remains healthy. One of the most crucial components of this is vitamin C. This is why you will see many doctors tell you to take vitamin C during this time to keep the immune system healthy. Now, where vitamin C is crucial, there are also a number of other minerals and vitamins you can take to keep the immune system healthy. These include zinc, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin B6, and vitamin E. If you are one of those people who's not big on taking vitamins, you can get a lot of this from your food. As most people well know, citrus fruits have a high quantity of vitamin C. Broccoli contains vitamins A, C, E, and many antioxidants. Garlic has sulfur-containing compounds which aid the immune system. Spinach has vitamin C, antioxidants, beta-carotene. Almonds are high in vitamin E. And then specific mushrooms such as shiitake and maitake, which you can just add to a stir fry or other food, increase the production and activity of the white blood cells or your immune cells. Now, what can you do to also support the extracellular matrix and immune function? Some of the most crucial factors here are good, restful sleep. If you're not getting enough sleep, your immune function will go down. The second is exercise, where with the stay-at-home orders this may be more difficult. Even a simple walk for a little while can actually help the body retain its immune function. Third, good supportive relations. If you are home alone and you are isolated, this can actually damage your immune system. Where you still need to maintain social distancing, there are other ways to communicate people. Call an old friend, go on Skype, go on Zoom, do whatever you need to do to make sure you are contacting friends and loved ones. Lastly, acupuncture, the 2,500-year-old system of medicine from China, is one of the greatest stimulants to the extracellular matrix and the immune system. This is Dr. Kyo Mitchell. I hope this has helped you. Please be safe, and we will all get through this together.